Hello everyone, good morning, and welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition and the insanity of Victor Shepard. So last time, we recruited Tank Baby, and then we're thrown into a collector ambush. Well, we were sent to intercept a collector ambush on the colony of Horizon, which we prevented the collectors from taking all the colony, but they still abducted like a third of the population. Oops. Also, Cerberus said that they started putting up fronts on, or like corporate fronts on Horizon, which probably won't be a thing in Mass Effect 3. I don't know what you're talking about. But today, we've got 3 possible missions on the docket. The first one, and the most important one, being Dossier Tali. We have to go to Haystrom to recruit her, because she's on her secret Geth mission, or secret mission involving the Geth. That's, knowing both her and my luck, it's gone, well, south really quickly. Then we're going to head to Ilium, which is considered to be the gateway to the Terminus by the Asari, so we can pick up the Justicar Samara. Biotic strength near that of an Asari matriarch, extensive weapons training. Samara is a Justicar, a rare member of an Asari monastic group trained in enhanced combat biotics alongside standard weapons. Samara was recently sighted on Ilium, outside normal Asari space, which is unusual for a Justicar. And then finally, the third mission we're going to try and go on is Dossier the Assassin, Thane Krios. Quick kill biotic specialist, expert sniper. Thane Krios is a Drell trained from childhood as an elite assassin. Proficient in both long-range sniping skills and close infiltration. He has slowed his activities in recent years, but is rumored to have a target on Ilium. We also have 2 loyalty quests, but we're not going to actually do those quite yet. First, we gotta stop by the tech room. See what tech we can upgrade. Biotic damage is always good. Prototypes. Heavy skin weave. Alright. And we'll talk more.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at the moment. Think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only 1 heart. Krogan have 2. Scratch that. Anything else?
No.
I'll let you work.
Did you ever figure out how Varen Scalich got on the ship? Was it Kelly? Speaking of Kelly, we need to talk with her.
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The report mentioned that Caden Alenko was there. How did that go?
Fine, I guess.
There's not much to say. The past is the past.
I understand. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Operative Lawson would like to see you at her station on the crew deck. Operative Taylor would like to see you over in the armory. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need me.
Before we take our messages, because that's going to trigger the arrival DLC.
So, Hadley, how you gonna spend your next
Cutscene.
furlough? You really think we'll have another shore leave?
Of course.
We're gonna talk with
Shepard's
Joker
forming
here.
the best team this galaxy has ever seen.
Hey, Commander. It's, pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see Caden. Staff Commander Alenko, wasn't it?
It didn't exactly go well.
Another reminder of how I lost more than 2 years. I don't need this garbage.
Right. Understood, Commander.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Wait, no. I wanted to ask how things were in the cockpit.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
Alright.
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right. No hard feelings. Good game.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright, we'll go ahead and take our messages. And then we'll start talking to Taylor and Lawson.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
Okay, so one thing I don't like about this is canonically in the timeline. I mean, I know Mass Effect canon timeline, that's a interesting topic, but the Arrival DLC is supposed to be the bridge between Mass Effect 2 and 3. So it's been widely accepted by both the devs, the writers, and the player community as a whole that the ideal time to play Arrival is after the suicide mission. Preferably, it's the last thing you do. So what I don't get is why the mission DLC or cutscene is given to you after Horizon. Because narratively speaking, Kenson should be on like a timer. Because like in real life, if someone's being held prisoner and interrogated, they probably don't have much longer to live if they're being interrogated by people like the Batarians. So if we want to stop her and thereby stop the Reapers, we'd have to go almost immediately after we get this message from Hackett. Which would make sense if we got the message after the suicide mission. Because one, narrowly speaking, we're not really Cerberus anymore. And if you do this mission after the suicide mission, after you break ties with Cerberus, Hackett will know. Because in the debrief, you can ask him what he's doing on a Cerberus ship, and he'll make the comment, Well, I don't think this really is a Cerberus ship anymore. Is it? And since it's after the suicide mission, you've probably already got everything else done, except for maybe Lair of the Shadow Broker or Overlord, you know, the DLC stuff. So it would be a good time to give this mission because you'll more than likely be ready to go straight in. Now, is there consequence for going straight in before the suicide mission? No. But narratively speaking, it starts the 6-month timer between Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. So again, narratively speaking, this cutscene should be given to us after the suicide mission. I think there is a mod that does that, but I don't know how it would affect everything else, so...
I have a hell of a squad with me. I'm sure they'd help out.
But yeah, we're doing this after the suicide mission. It's going to be the last thing we do at Mass Effect 2.
Go in with discretion, or don't go at all.
The Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance breaking into a secret prison.
This is not an Alliance operation. It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official mission, of course the Batarians would be upset. Keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
See, Hackett's taking advantage of the fact that, I mean, we're technically not part of the Alliance. So, Shepard going in to raid a Batarian prison alone would draw much less of a reaction than, say, an Alliance raid. He's basically bounty hunting.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground at a Batarian outpost in Araton. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
Yeah, that's gonna be on the back burner for a while. Alright, unread messages. From Robin Reeve. Commander, the Alliance soldier here gave me this contact information. I hope this reaches you. You said you were trying to stop those collectors? They took my son and my brother. Have you found them? Do you know where they are? I know you're looking, but so many people are just gone. Every family lost someone. The children are the worst. Empty desks at the schools, winter clothes that never got worn. Please, the Alliance isn't doing anything. The Council isn't doing anything. If you can find our people, I'm begging you to do something. Tell me something I can do. Tell me anything. Well, we're gonna do the best we can, but, yeah, they're not coming back. The best I can do is vengeance. To Shepard from Cerberus Information Processing. We're aware that your old friend Liara Tassoni has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in that hunt, given the broker's past work for the collectors. We've recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operations, but unfortunately she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus intel. If you'd visit Ilium and pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. Now this one, I don't know where in the canon people have agreed that Lair of the Shadow Broker goes. I typically do it after the suicide mission. but before arrival. But theoretically, it could be done before. But anyway, it's not as time sensitive as arrival is supposed to be. So, Alright, let's talk with Lawson first, because I want to avoid talking to Jacob. Alright.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Butter me up, why don't you? Alright, what's wrong?
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
Only not anymore.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
Okay.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Alright.
Does your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
Alright, I can help.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Okay, well, we'll get to that loyalty mission after. We're gonna recruit all the all of our squad mates, save for one, first. Then we'll start doing loyalty missions. We'll also get to fire. Normally, actually, after Horizon on a first playthrough, I would be doing Firewalker right now. Because it's 5 missions, and we have 5 missions between Horizon and the Collector Ship. And the Collector Ship is where you get your advanced weapon proficiency. Or training, whatever. But, since this is New Game Plus, we already have that. So, Firewalker, I don't know when we're going to do that. Probably during the, what I like to call, the Explorathon, which is after I do all the loyalty missions, and then I just start cleaning up the galaxy. Doing all the various side quests. Before I do the Reaper IFF. We're also going to do Overlord before the Reaper IFF. But after the Explorathon. So, that's general timeline of how things are going to go. Also, as soon as Tali's loyalty mission comes up, we're immediately going to do that. Because you can only romance loyal characters. And Tali is...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Again? Kelly? Alright.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
You left a note with Chambers.
The yeoman said you wanted to see me. What's this about, Jacob?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
Uh-huh.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
But you want to check it out.
You'd like us to go take a look at the wreck? See if it's legit?
If the coordinates aren't too far out of our way, I could at least verify the wreck. Who knows, maybe there is actually someone out there. I want to also mention that I don't make a habit of looking for random SOS signals. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Alright. Is there a possible Cerberus connection?
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operations stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you.
The only good project that they
sent
did.
this my way covered their tracks.
And I'm including the
Someone could be fishing
Normandy
for
in
favors, or thought it would get under my
Lazarus
skin.
project.
Who knows with that bunch?
Alright,
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I'm gonna test sound here. You're gonna hear some feedback. I just want to make sure that I can actually hear myself. Okay, so I am able to be heard. Cool. Okay, relationship with Daddy.
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it. Even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am. And as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Alright, we'll take a look.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Dusty old bones. Oh, you sweet summer child. Alright, well. We could do that, but we're going to hold off until we do the rest of the loyalty missions. I haven't quite decided on what order we're going to do them in. But we need to... Well, first we're going to...
Probe launched.
Horizon, a temperate world that has hit the sweet spot for carbon-based life. Horizon has a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere maintained by an abundant indigenous photosynthetic plants and bacteria. While the native plants are not very palatable to humans, the soil conditions are such that a handful of excuse me. The soil conditions are such that a handful of introduced Earth species have flourished, and the colonists must take strict care to prevent ecological disasters. Genetically engineered Terminator seeds that grow nutritious but sterile crops to minimize outbreaks are the rule rather than the exception. Animals on Horizon appear to be exploding in diversity, similar to Earth's Cambrian period. Large flying insect analogs take advantage of the thicker-than-Earth atmosphere and low gravity to grow enormous. Microbial life has proven relatively benign. A series of vaccinations for the most virulent strains of soil-borne diseases is all that's required for a visit. Population: 654,390. Colony founded 2168. Capital Discovery. Its orbital year is 3 Earth years. Day length is roughly 37.8 Earth hours. Surface temperature average is 13 degrees Celsius, which is 55.4 degrees Fahrenheit in freedom units. Hello, Ross. Welcome to Stream. How are you doing today? I be cold because, well, blizzard. Not a bad blizzard, just it's dumping a lot of snow. But if the stream dies suddenly, it's because, you know, power outage. Anyway, yeah. Elon figured stop by seeing the Saint Victor. Well, soon you'll be seeing some combat, because we're gonna be heading to Haestrom to recruit the love of Victor's life, Tali Zoravas Nima.
Probe away.
And we're gonna have to blow up a lot of robots in order to do it. Alright, the far rim. I don't know what the point of this extra system is. It's just got this planet.
Launching probe.
Doesn't have a lot of resources. No missions. So it's like, okay. Why'd you add this?
Probe launched.
Alright. Come on. There we go. Ooh, this was a good one. Got Ezo, Palladium, and Iridium. Alright. Haestrom. Recruit Tali. Formerly a Quarian colony, Haestrom was established to observe the phenomena on Dolan, the planet's parent star. Dolan appears to be unstable with a high possibility of erupting prematurely into a red giant. Haestrom was lost to the Geth in 1869 AD. I refuse to say CE. I'm sorry, I've always thought it was stupid. Anyway. Soon after, all communication from the planet and its attendant space station ceased. The Geth have shown no signs of treating Dolan as a threat over the past 3 centuries, other than establishing several space stations near it. Dolan's magnetic eruptions and solar output overwhelm most communications near it, and it is unclear how the Geth is compensated. Today, spy probe scans indicate extensive orbital construction around Haestrom, housing thousands of Geth platforms and an unknown number of Geth software mines. It is not known how many Geth are on the planet's surface. Spy probes face interference from Dolan, making remote scanning difficult. Resource estimations based on Geth mining, refining, and fabricating practices suggest that the planet has at least 20 more years of use before it's exhausted. Intelligence experts speculate that the Geth have not exploited all their resources because they wish to keep some in reserve for repairs. Travel advisory. Haestrom is a Geth stronghold. Military spy drones using cutting-edge stealth technology are the only vehicles that have returned unharmed from Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Alright, it's got a year of 15.8 Earth years, a day of 18.5 hours, and a surface temperature of 44 degrees Celsius, which in freedom units is 111. Fun. Yeah, we'll basically die. But we are a stealth ship, so we should be able to... We're going to die on the surface instead of in orbit. Alright, so we're meeting with Tali, so we have to bring Garrus. Because, you know, he's a friendly face. Then... we can either bring Miranda or Kasumi. Because both of them have overload and are techies. But Tali does not like Cerberus, so we're bringing in Kasumi. Oh. She doesn't have overload. Instead, she has flashbangs. That's right. That's fine. We'll be fine. Because I have overload. And honestly, the flashbang works against shields too. Something how Shepard's brought back by an organization that was mistaken. He fought against... He did fight Cerberus in the prior game. You are correct. Now this sun's not going to be fun. Alright. I want you on that.
You got it.
Kind of wish you had armor-piercing rounds too, but whatever. It seems exactly what to expect.
I'm having serious issues with my shields.
And I'm wearing black. Can we get in the shade, please?
Kasumi? It's not my fault you decided to go to a 111-degree planet wearing a black jumpsuit. Actually, funnily enough, here, I'll show you what happens if you stay in the sun too long.
Shields have failed.
Your shields go down. But you don't actually die. I mean, you'll probably die due to, oh, it's definitely gonna be an issue during combat.
Incoming dropship.
How'd you like that?
Fire in the hole.
Loki! Now you see me.
There you go. And the one I thought about bringing here was Zaid because of his disruptor ammo. But I decided Kasumi would be a better fit, narratively speaking.
This looks interesting.
Lights out! Going dark. Haha!
Alright.
Tips for you!
Yay, money. Tempest submachine gun. We're gonna continue instead of equipping it.
Op 1, this is Squad Leader Kelrieger. Come in, over.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. Can we provide assistance?
Patch your radio into channel 617 Theta. We were on a stealth mission, high risk. We found what we were after. The Geth found us. They've got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't
Kasumi, what the
transmit
hell
data through
happened
the
to
solar
your
radiation.
outfit? I mean, it looks corrupted, but I kind of like it.
What brought you this deep into Geth-controlled space?
You're asking the wrong person, Shepard. I just point and shoot. Something about the sun. It's going bad faster than it should. Some kind of energy problem.
Any idea where the Geth came from?
One of the patrol ships found us.
It's like
Drop
she's
ships
halfway
operating Geth
between
down on our heads before we can
cloaking
get
and
off.
something else.
Systems under Geth control. We knew they made planetary sweeps periodically. We hoped going low emissions would hide us.
More on the way.
Do we have to worry about the Geth sending in reinforcements?
I don't think so. Their patrol ship hasn't lifted off again. The radiation blocks all off-world communication.
What's the status of your team? How many of you are left?
We were a small squad, dozen Marines plus the science team. We're down to half strength now. Made the synthetic bastards pay for it, though.
What's your current status?
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries your shields all to hell. We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left Tali at a secure shelter that doubled back to hold the choke point. Getting Tali out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep him off you.
Tali's still alive?
You've got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get her, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect Tali Zora. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
You're willing to
You're
die.
gonna throw your life away for research?
Negative. I give my life for the migrant fleet. All the difference in the world. I'm no tech expert, Shepard. I'm a Marine. They tell me to shoot. I shoot. They said to protect Tali and the data. You get him out safe. I've done my job.
Kind of interference signals from my speed. Minvosky particle interference. I see it more
What
like
position? We'll
Star
hit the
Trek
back range.
ion storms.
Watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in. Crap, doorway's blocked. Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the
Kasumi's
demolition charges the quarry
got
commander
N7
mentioned.
stuff on.
Put it
Okay.
on my radar.
Done. You will need both sets
I
of
don't get
charges
it,
to clear
but
the
hey,
rubble.
whatever.
Concussive shot ready.
Yeah. Okay. Not entirely sure what mod did that, but yeah.
Look out!
Now you see me.
Yeah, the ability to basically instantly raise your shields with tech armor is exactly why I love Sentinel on the harder difficulties.
But our equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
Also, the fact that Sentinel has both warp and overload as default powers. Overload wipes shields and synthetics, while warp gets rid of armor and barriers. Sentinel is the only class that natively has powers to get rid of all three shield types. Damn it. Oh shit. Yes. This is why in terms of the classes, the strongest in Mass Effect 2 is the Sentinel. Like, if I wasn't a Sentinel, I probably would have died to that Prime. But because I was a Sentinel, I have higher than average health. I was able to make it here, get into cover, recharge my shields, and take out that Prime before I died. The only other class I think I could pull that off on would be the Infiltrator, and that's only with the cloak. Any other class, I would have died. But even with Infiltrator, that would have been risky.
Now you see me. Did I do that?
Main weakness of a Sentinel is lack of any advanced weapon proficiencies and lack of ammo power. However, both can be remedied by picking one in the collector ship. You can either pick shotgun, sniper, or assault rifle, which won't get you access to the best sniper rifle, assault rifle, or shotgun. It will still get you access to some pretty powerful ones. Like sniper rifles, for example, you get access to the Viper, which does hit pretty hard, and it's semi-automatic, unlike the Mantis. For shotguns, with in the Legendary Edition, or with certain DLC packs in the original, you got access to the Geth Plasma Shotgun, which has a lot of range. You can charge it up, and it does devastating damage. And then, for assault rifles, you can get access to the Matic through DLC or the Legendary Edition. And the Matic is semi-automatic, long-range, heavy fire, and heavy hitting. The only downside is it eats through ammo really quickly. But with mods, I was able to get the Lancer, which is what I'm currently using. And then for ammo powers, well, 2 of your loyalty powers are ammo powers. Jesus. You got Garrus's
Going silent.
armor piercing and Jack's warp ammo.
Fire in the hole. Firing eye impact shot.
So by taking a weapon proficiency later in the game and an ammo-based loyalty power, you've covered all of the Sentinel's weaknesses.
Smoking. Going dark.
Yeah, I think we got them all. Yeah, well, Infiltrator may be my favorite class because I like the cloaking, I like the sniper
Charges a go. Move
proficiencies.
it or lose it.
I find Infiltrator to be very fun. If I'm doing a hard mode playthrough, Sentinel's the way to go. Because it's so hard for you to die. And you just have answers for everything. the only time a Sentinel is kind of difficult to use is in Mass Effect 1, because they are rather squishy.
Architecture. There's two words you don't expect to hear together.
This deep behind Geth lines? Hope the Quarians got what they were looking for.
Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space, walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here.
Wish Shepard were here, huh? Well, guess what?
Base camp. Come in, base camp.
Your prayers have been answered. I'm here to rescue you.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Tali, it's Shepard.
Shepard? I'm not complaining, but you show up at the strangest times. What are you doing in the middle of Geth space?
Well, I came to help.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Carl Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
Would it help if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
I do appreciate that, at least in this mission, they give an answer why you're not bringing in the Normandy to do orbital bombardment or an airstrike. Because, you know, you might collapse the buildings and squish Tali. So don't do that. But there are plenty of other missions, like Jacob's loyalty mission, for example, where you could, you know, bring in the Normandy, because there's nothing to collapse. There's no AA turrets. Just have them do an airstrike. But, you know, whatever.
What's this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
That makes Jake's dad face the consequences of his actions. Yeah, we're not gonna end it the way I would normally end it, because how Carolina ended Jacob's loyalty mission was, she had Jacob leave his dad a pistol, half charged. Make of that as you will. But since we are Victor, who very much believes in upholding the letter of the law, he's gonna bring him in. Now, granted, he gets held in Vancouver, which gets destroyed by the Reapers. So, it's unlikely that even if you bring Ronald Taylor in to face justice, it's not likely he survives Mass Effect 3.
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them firing at the Geth outside.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth and the console is damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
Okay, this is actually going to be... upcoming fight here is probably going to be the hardest fight in this mission. What about the boss fight at the end? Yeah, well, I've got... right here, an answer for that. But this, I just can't use the nuke on.
We've been spotted.
Those drones have a camouflage system. Stay frosty.
Shields down.
Silent. Boom.
Garrus, don't stand there. You're gonna lose your fucking shields.
Can't do that right now. Beautiful. Nice.
Awesome shot.
Did I do that?
Alright, one prime down. One more to go. Did you guys kill the other prime? I guess so. I don't see it on radar.
Enemies!
No, you didn't. Oh shit, it's got the Cover Breaker 9000.
Nice. Ha! Eat it.
Leaving cover only makes sense if you're trying to. Yep.
Lights out. Now you see me.
Never saw me coming. There we go.
Ha-ha. Going dark.
Is there a third prime?
Ha! Eat it. Did I do that? Ha-ha.
Or those things just spawn until you cross? Yeah, I think they just spawn until you cross the field here. Teamwork is essential. It gives them something else to shoot at. Yep. Exactly. Alright. Hi, Floof. Welcome to stream.
Oh god, Colossus!
Yeah, this would normally be a really challenging boss fight.
Oh, definitely like old times.
Someone's coming.
But it's not
Over
going
here.
to be.
Get to cover.
Hail, hydrate.
Rieger, Migrant Fleet Marines. We talked on the radio before that dropship arrived. I still got no idea why you're here. This ain't the time to be picky. Tali's inside over there. Yes,
Actually,
killed the
change
rest of my
that
squad, and they're
Hail,
trying to
hydrate.
get to her.
Well, you
Best
mistimed
idea
it
to do is draw
because
their attention.
we're in a cutscene. But that's not why he says it's not going to be a challenging boss fight.
Even the Geth will need time to get through it.
Because I'm packing a
It's hard
nuke.
to hack a door when someone's firing rockets at you. The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair protocol. Huddles up and fixes itself. I can't get a clear shot while it's down like that. I tried to move it closer, and one of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
Any ideas on how to deal with the Colossus?
Standard protocol with armature-class units is to sabotage the shields and whittle it down, you know? Kill it with bug bites. But the repair protocol blows that plan to hell.
You try to wear it down, it just huddles up and
Well,
fixes itself. So
it might be able to, which is why I have a follow-up nuke. It might be able to survive one nuke to the face, but I doubt it can survive two.
What can you tell me about the battlefield?
Right side's got a catwalk with a sniper.
Normally I go that
There's
way.
some havoc from there. None of my men made it past the gate. Middle's got cover, but the damn Colossus has a clear shot at you the whole time, and you've got Geth coming in from both sides. The left gives you some cover from the Colossus, but your ass is hanging out for the Geth. That's how I got shot.
On some limited nukes. I don't have that mod. I haven't found it. Trust me, if I did, I would use it.
Combat SEALs clamp down to isolate contamination, and I'm swimming in antibiotics. Geth might get me, but I'm not gonna
I
die from an
found
infection in
a
the
mod
middle
for
of a
limited
battle that's
nukes
just
with the
insulting.
original Mass Effect 2, but not the Legendary Edition.
We need to get to Tali. Got any ideas?
Just one! I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger, and I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy, maybe even drop its shields. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
No, stay down.
You've done enough, Rieger. You don't need to throw your life away.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tali safe.
And Tali told
We
me
don't
to
have
keep you
enough people on our
safe.
side for you to take one for the team. Stand down.
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They killed my whole squad.
And if you want to honor your squad, watch my back. I need you here in case they bring reinforcements.
All right, Shepard. We'll do it your way. Hit them for me. Kilos alive.
Here they come.
Alright. Yeah, your cover breaker 9000.
And stay down.
Now I just gotta kill the Geth. Keyless Salai is a Quarian way to say, by the homeworld I wish to see someday. Second nuke. I don't need to! I don't need to fire a second nuke because the first nuke did the job. No. Should you? I am not wasting nuke ammo on nothing. Heavy ammo is still pretty hard to come by. The Colonel orders a follow-up blast. Well, I don't answer the Colonel. Yeah, I know. Pout.
Just let me finish this download.
Geth Pulse Rifle acquired. The following squad members now that we use this weapon. I know. Disappointing! Alright, fine. I'll quick save, fire the nuke, and then reload. Will that make you happy? That way, I don't lose ammo, you get your second nuke, and I can reload. Feed are evil, use them. Well, since I quick save, fine, here we go. Everybody gather around, children. We're gonna have a friendship circle. fucking survived! I fucking survived a nuke to the face! Okay. Do it. No. We had tech armor. Watch if I do it again. There we go. My shields are just that strong. It's like, yay! The evil feet are gone. And I still have my ammo left.
Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
A lot of Quarians lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
I don't know, Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
I want your opinion.
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haystrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
What's causing it?
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase. But Haystrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
That is referencing the dark energy plotline that got dropped in Mass Effect 3. Some people think that dark energy plotline would have led to a better ending for the trilogy. But who knows? Well, really never know, because it never was fleshed out even behind the scenes. So,
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
Yeah.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
I fucking nuked it. Do you need transportation?
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
No, the Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty Board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Recruited Tali Zora for the team. Though loyal to Shepard, Tali Zora's antagonism towards Cerberus needs observation. Also sending recon units to examine Geth activities in case activities on Haystrom provoke action. Gain that experience. We got the Tempest submachine gun, accuracy moderate, recoil high, automatic fire, 925 rounds per minute, 50 rounds per mag, and 450 in reserve. Base damage of 14 with a shield and barrier multiplier of 1.5. This submachine gun fires in long, deadly bursts. No, it fires full fucking auto. Get it right. Very effective against shields and biotic barriers. Inaccurate long range, weak against armor. Upgrades the Shuriken machine pistol. The commonality of kinetic barriers has led to an increased demand for rapid-fire weapons like the Tempest. Produced by Alanis Risk Control Services for the Eclipse Mercenary Band, the Tempest is an expensive but deadly addition to anyone's personal arsenal. And we also got the Geth Pulse Rifle. Accuracy moderate, recoil low, fire mode automatic, fire rate average 1,000 rounds per minute, but it is variable. Ammo in the mag 40, spare ammo 480. Base damage 11, but with an armor multiplier of 1.15 and a shield and barrier multiplier of 1.35. This Geth weapon fires a rapid stream of high energy phasic slugs. SG very loosely resembles or reminds you about the FNP90 and the HKMP7. Pretty much. Anyway, Geth comparable to the Vindicator battle rifle, very effective against shields and biotic barriers, moderately effective against armor. Geth pulse rifles are rarely retrieved from the battlefield. When they are, the guns are generally functional and comparable to a stock assault rifle. Over time, however, they prove unreliable and difficult to repair. Attempts to replicate this weapon has failed, but the technology recovered from Haystrom could enable several of these weapons to be built for your squad. Two anomalies differentiate these Geth weapons from other stock rifles. First, the Mass Effect field generation technology allows for a sine curve, or follows a sine curve, has a variable rate of fire. Second, its slugs are lighter than standard Avenger slugs, but they're encased in a phasic envelope. Overall, this weapon should be more effective against shields and barriers than a battle rifle, but will likely has less armor penetrating capability. We're not using this because it's a piece of shit. Just damage sucks. We got more assault rifle damage, more pistol damage, and then monies.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Tali. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
I agree completely.
That's why you're here, Tali. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to
Yeah.
blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you.
I get you
not
saying,
for
Ron.
them.
Feel free to stay the ship.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Tali the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. Remember, Shepard, these people thought enslaving Thorian creepers and Rachni was a good idea. I'll be in engineering.
I'll be down
Don't
there
forget
short.
to introduce yourself to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
Jacob, I was planning on letting her in on that gently. No, you just ripped the band-aid fucking off. You know, if she pulled out her shotgun and blasted you there, I wouldn't stop her. You know how Quarians are about artificial intelligence. Okay, first, we're gonna research these. Really doesn't trust Cerberus. She's very just. Alright, then we're going to outfit her. So for her sidearm, we're gonna give her the Eagle. That way she can have a fully automatic pistol. As for her primary weapon, she uses shotguns. And I already know which one we're gonna give her. We're gonna give her the Geth Plasma Shotgun. This is one of the best weapons in the game, especially if you're a shotgun user. Accuracy is moderate, recoil is moderate, fire mode semi-automatic, fire rate 174 rounds per minute, charge time of 2 seconds. Ammo per mag 5, spare ammo In reserve, 10. Base damage, instant, 157 to 250. Fully charged, 348 to 546. Armor multiplier of 1.0. Shield and barrier, 1.5. This 3-barrel Geth weapon fires miniature but potent cluster rounds of superconducting projectiles and has a longer range than standard shotguns. A 2-stage trigger system allows for either quick fire capacitors or a charge and release attack to electrify the projectiles as they exit the weapon. As the rounds hit the target, they fragment and electricity arcs between the pieces, flash converting the air to conductive plasma. As a result, the resulting impact, heat and electrical charge overloads the shields and barriers and causes massive trauma to unarmored targets. But this will give Tali the sorely needed range the range she sorely needs. It's a weapon that's familiar to her. It's extremely versatile. Yeah, she getting that one. Now let's talk with Joker.
I've got an appointment with Shahira in 3 months. I can't wait.
We're flying into the eye of the storm, and you're thinking about some Asari prostitute?
Hey, watch it. It's not like...
It's great to see Tali on board, Commander, just like old times. It is her, right? I mean, because with the mask, it's... I never mind.
Oh, trust me. That is definitely her. The hips do not lie.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Shh.
Joker?
I can tell when it's listening.
I am always listening, Mr. Moreau.
I know.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright, we'll speak with Kelly, talk to Tali, and talk with anybody that has a loyalty request. It should be Jack.
I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tali. She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
I do too.
Tali's a good friend. We've been through a lot together.
My female intuition says she wants to be more than just good friends.
Oh, really?
I always felt there might have been some chemistry there.
There is. It's in her body language. How she turns to you when you enter the room. How she watches your every move. Quarians are so fascinating to me. But they also make me a little sad.
How so?
Why do they make you sad?
Their environment suits are so beautiful, but with their immune systems, they're trapped inside. I wonder what they look like under those helmets, or what their skin feels like under those suits.
Well, you never know.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Jack would like to see you down in her hidey hole on the engineering deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need any. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright, unread messages. Transfer request approved. From Admiralty Board, Migrant Fleet. Commander Shepard. Per Tali Zora Vasnima's request, included with her data delivery from Haestrom, the Admiralty Board has approved her transfer to your command. She has been informed that the additional duties to the Migrant Fleet may still be necessary on occasion, but has been given extended leeway to determine when her mission with you is considered complete. Jack needs therapy to save the... Yes, she does. But the most effective therapy is going to be, 1, spending time with Shepard, and 2, going to the Grissom Academy and becoming a teacher there. Anyway, this choice was hers, but your role as de facto captain during her pilgrimage may have caused her to be more susceptible to your requests. The Admiralty Board trusts that you will treat your new crew member with the respect due an honored member of the fleet. Should any harm come to her due to your negligence, this board will take severe and appropriate reaction. Admiral Rael Zora, Migrant Fleet Admiralty Board. So I just got told, don't fuck with my daughter from Tali's dad. Great. I don't think he's gonna like me. Well, you know, I guess I'll have to work on how I'm going to say, hey, so I like your daughter. Can I marry her? Oh no, I can't blame Rail for basically saying, don't hurt my daughter or I will fuck you up. Because that is every father's right. So is he aware that Shepard's part of Cerberus? If Tali was, then he definitely is. And Tali would say so in her messages to the fleet. So yeah, they are quite aware. But Tali would also kind of point out that the relationship between Shepard and Cerberus is one of necessity and not one built on trust.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element zero.
No, Shepard did not have much of a choice because BioWare said you have to.
Working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
Actually, Ross technically does not. The game does not give you a choice to not work with Cerberus, which kind of sucks.
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus. They know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack, though. I'm researching some ideas that might help.
Now, one thing to note is if you go into the suicide mission without upgrading your ship at all, you're going to lose 3 people before you even make it to the collector base. Because you need 3 important upgrades. One of which Cerberus can actually provide, the Silaris armor. The other 2, the Thanix cannon and the multi-cyclonic shielding, come from the people that hate Cerberus but know you the best. Garrus for the Thanix cannon,
Can you do anything to give the
and the
Normandy an edge over a
multi-cyclonic
collector ship?
shielding
Definitely. With the right
from
supplies,
Tali.
I can fortify our shields. The collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately
So,
last time.
if Cerberus
I
had
think
their
it might
way,
have a better chance.
the suicide mission would fail. Suicide mission only succeeds because of people who hate Cerberus but are loyal to Shepard. The people that have had your back from day one. Multi-core shielding. The rapidly oscillating kinetic obstructions of cyclonic barrier technology, CBT, are added to the ship. This should help the ship survive blasts like those that destroyed the first Normandy. This way of being like it is this time. Yeah. Also, another thing is none of these required upgrades are human. The Silaris armor that you do get from Jacob, the Cerberus operative, is actually Asari.
Asari-made Solaris armor can
See?
resist even the tremendous heat and kinetic energy of Cyclonic barrier technology, CBT.
This we got from
attempts to solve
the
the
Quarian
higher-end
Tali.
limitations of traditional kinetic barriers.
And the Thanix
Following
cannon
Battle of the Citadel, human and Turian
comes from the
volunteers conducted a
Turians.
massive 3-month recovery effort to clear the station's orbit of debris. Secretly, the Turian office of
So, if Cerberus tried to go do this without, or human only, it's doomed to fail. And in fact, even before the upgrades, Cerberus acknowledges that they have to do or bring in at least one alien. Morden. Because without STG tech that Morden gives you, you're vulnerable to the Seeker swarms. So this human supremacist organization, their biggest mission only succeeds because of 4 pieces of alien tech.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
I want to talk about you.
Have you got time to talk?
Or talk to you.
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haystrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
That was Rieger.
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery.
That's good.
Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of 2 major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
Well, how are you doing?
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the
Hello, Crust. Yeah, you missed
the Presley, engineer, all of them.
Haystrom mission.
Doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
Why don't you hate?
I caught some tension back on Freedom's Progress, and again when you first came aboard. What happened between Cerberus and the Quarians?
They attacked one of our ships, the Idena. It seems they were attempting to kill or control a young human biotic who was on the fleet. I don't really know the details. I do know that Cerberus made an enemy of the Quarian people.
Well, I don't trust them at all.
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
Alright.
Garrus put some crazy tech into the main guns. It's almost doubled their power draw.
They seem pretty wicked.
Indeed. Don't worry.
Alright, now we gotta talk to Jack.
The balance is back in line.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
Okay.
You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'm listening.
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
I'm gonna have to take a quick break. I'll be right back. We're just gonna leave it here.
What did they hope to gain by
I'll be
torturing
right
a
back.
little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
Okay, sorry about that. Had to make an emergency stop to the little Spectre's room. But I'm back. Can't say it won't happen again, but you know, when nature calls, nature calls.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
You love the power they gave you.
They never gave me a choice.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
Alright, what about the other kids?
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
Okay, you're sure it was Cerberus?
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
Well, I'll confront them.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
You got it.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
I mean, Victor will casually use nukes in combat. Yeah, as I like to put it, Jack, at least for me, she's a reference to the Weapon X program from Marvel, minus the adamantium and the healing factor. She's basically Mass Effect Wolverine. But only if Wolverine was, you know, underwent that procedure unwillingly as a child. So, yeah, I mean, nuking an abandoned base to blow it the fuck up, I'm perfectly fine with that. And the fact that it's a Cerberus base, fuck you, elusive man. Alright. Now, let's head to Ilium. We've got 4 more missions. Actually, we're gonna make a quick detour to the Citadel. Alright, Ross. Thanks for dropping by. Have a great rest of your weekend. We're gonna see if we can do any shopping on the Citadel, but more importantly, we need to talk to Anderson. Say, what the hell, man? Alright, so Garrus and Tali. We're going to be focusing on combat drone, quarry mechanist, and energy drain. AI hacking is not that great. We're going to increase her powers. So she's going to be the engineer. combat drone. We're gonna do explosive drone. I don't think landing on a hub world counts as a mission. First, we're going to check the gift shop, see if there's any new. There is. It's by the Thessian Sunfish and the Monolith Sovereign. Then we're going to check the weapons store.
You ever miss those talks we had on the elevators?
No.
Come on, remember how we'd all ask you about life on the flotilla? It was an opportunity to share.
This conversation is over.
Tell me again about your immune system.
I have a shotgun.
Maybe we'll talk later.
Oh.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Pistol damage and sniper damage. Okay.
You know what's good? Alliance Corsair.
Shepard, you've recently been dead. Don't you deserve the quality and distinction of a traditional Asari burial robe? Anata's mortuary offers the finest quality burial robes, hand-spun by skilled Asari artisans. Anata's will help you leave a good-looking corpse.
Like how the thing says, "You've recently been dead." I don't think Garrus is trying to flirt with Tali, Cross. I think he was just trying to strike up, small talk with his only other friend on the ship. Now, granted, if both Tali and Garrus are unromanced, they'll eventually hook up at the end of Mass Effect 3. But they are very close friends nonetheless. What's up, Anderson?
Something I can do for you, Shepard?
Caden on Horizon.
Caden Alenko was on Horizon. He said he was looking into Cerberus.
I know. I approved the mission. We had to find out if they were behind the missing colonists. I couldn't tell anyone without compromising the investigation. I'm sorry.
So you were spying on me.
I thought we were friends. Never expected you to go behind my back.
We didn't know about you at the time. And I wouldn't have told you if I did. What if the elusive man was manipulating you, lying to you? The report actually confirmed your story. I still don't trust Cerberus. But they were right about the collectors abducting the colonists. Unfortunately, Alenko didn't find anything to convince the Council that the Reapers are behind this. Or even that they exist.
Well, I get your reasoning, Anderson. But it hurts that you didn't trust me.
I better go.
My door is always open.
Whereas Admiral Hackett trusts Shepard implicitly. In fact, you'll find out in later the Shadow Broker, in some of the Shadow Broker data files, that an Alliance officer had asked Hackett for permission to conduct an investigation into Shepard and possibly lead to their arrest, which Hackett just responded with 2 words. Request denied. So, Hackett got our back.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
We're gonna buy the DR.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Alright, we have officially bought everything that's worth buying on the Citadel. So let's head to the Normandy. And then we'll head to Ilium.
Probe away.
Alright. We gotta go here.
Launching probe.
Looking at the time, I think we only have time for one other recruitment missions.
Probe away.
I'm not sure yet if I want to do Thane's today or Samara's today. So, I'm going to let you guys decide. Which will probably end up being me rolling a dice. But, still going to give you the option. Alright. Paul is live. Who do you want to... Which recruitment mission do you want to see? And if not, I'm just gonna roll a dice. Alright, Ilium. Ilium is a classic garden world, developed to serve as an intraput between the Terminus systems and the Asari republics. To abet this trait, the normally stringent custom laws of the Council space on product safety, prescribed materials, and sapient trafficking are relaxed. Officially, Ilium is not an Asari world. It is a colonized and operated by Asari corporate interests. This gets the same legal latitude enjoyed by the human corporate research enclaves of Novaria. Ilium is one of the youngest Asari colonies settled during the 7th expansion wave. The first child born on the world is only now reaching her middle age. The world is hot and massive. Ground settlement is only possible at the higher polar latitudes. In more equatorial locations, the population is housed in arcology skyscrapers to escape the heat of the surface. Colony founded in 1617 AD. Population on the surface, 84,900,000, or 900 million. Population in the L5 and L4 stations, 83,300. Capital, Nosastra. Its year is 1.5 Earth years. Its day length is 24, or not 24, but 25 hours. And its average surface temperature is 60 degrees, or 63 degrees Celsius, which in freedom units is 145 degrees Fahrenheit. What was the poll? Okay, I'm gonna have to roll a dice. Fair enough. See, this is why I don't do chat decide stuff anymore. But Ilium could best be described, or best be viewed as, well, since I've been playing the hell out of Cyberpunk to get it ready for stream, Ilium is basically a planet-wide night city. But the farther up you go in altitude, the better it is. You could also consider Ilium to be similar to Coruscant, but it is not an Echinopolis. Basically, the further up in altitude you go, it's kind of like Corpo Plaza, where down below on the surface, it's kind of like Santo Domingo. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and bring in Timo G. Okay, we're going to do a bit of side questing on Ilium before we do our recruitment mission.
Welcome to Nosastra, Commander Shepard. We've been instructed to waive all docking and administration fees for your visit. My name is Karina. If you need information about the area, it would be my pleasure to assist you.
Why did we get the free pass?
Who instructed you to waive the fees?
The order came from Liara Tassoni, who paid all fees on your behalf. She also asked that I direct you to speak with her at your convenience. She's near the trading floor.
All right.
Thank you.
Again, welcome to our city, Commander. Please enjoy your stay.
Customs records indicate a Justicar named Samara is visiting this port, Shepard. Your former teammate, Liara Tassoni, may have more information. Her office overlooks the trading floor. You may wish to speak with her regarding the whereabouts of Thane Krios, the assassin on your dossier, as well.
All right.
Them to your competitors. Perhaps Indentutech can help. The leading provider of cutting-edge indentured service, Indentutech can provide contract guarantee
25. Sell at 25.
Excuse me, are you Commander Shepard? You're Commander Shepard? I saw your... I guess you would say your aura.
Huh.
I'd recognize you anywhere. I was asked to give you a message if I saw you. It's from a friend you made on Novaria.
I'm listening.
What message were you asked to give?
Shepard,
About the eye thing. God damn it.
We hide. We borrow. We build. But we know that you seek those who soured the songs of our mothers. When the time comes, our voice will join with yours, and our crescendo will burn the darkness clean. Thank you, Shepard. The Rachni will sing again because of you.
Are you on? Stop controlling.
How did you possess another Asari? You can't just take over people's minds like that.
Peace, Shepard. The Rachni Queen does not control my thoughts. That was merely the message I was asked to deliver. I encountered her on an uncharted world. She saved my life. More than that, she gave me a purpose. They are an amazing people, Shepard. The galaxy owes you a great debt for giving them a second chance.
I got that she was grateful. What else was her message saying?
That the first Rachni war was a mistake. Some things soured the voices of her people. In Rachni psychology, that would be like mind control, I think. It doesn't really translate. Anyway, she believes you are fighting the ones who did that, and she promises to help.
Well, she means the Reapers.
She thinks that the Reapers caused the Rachni War?
I can't say for sure, but she was certain that her ancestors were forced into war against their will. Her people aren't naturally aggressive. If they made war, it was not of their own doing.
Well, thank you for the message.
Thank you for giving me that information. I'm glad my friend in Noveria is doing well.
Be well, Commander Shepard. You will not see me again.
Okay.
Holy crap, Shepard? I thought you were dead. Shepard? The news said you were dead.
I've been
What
getting that a
happened?
lot.
No, wait, probably classified. Forget I asked. You just have to lie. It's been a couple of years. I'm Gianna Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs. You helped me nail Administrator Analeus.
It's my pleasure.
Happy to help. What happened to Administrator Analeus?
He made the one mistake Noveria won't tolerate. He got caught taking their money. He's doing a few years in white-collar prison. More importantly, he won't work in the field again. Sit down. If I remember right, I owe you a beer. What brings you to Ilium? You know, that you can talk about.
Carolina did this because, you know, as an infiltrator, she's used to covert operations. Victor is not. He's basically been a grunt the entire time. So,
You ever heard of the Collectors? They're attacking human colonies. I'm gonna stop them.
Damn, Shepard. For me, a tough job involves more paperwork. Hey, listen, I just remembered something. I've gotta go. Talk to you later? And don't forget to drink your beer.
but I don't like beer. Oh, there's something under it. Shepard had to leave. Target saw me, couldn't break cover. Sorry, merchant smuggling schematics from Noveria. Can you talk her into showing you good stuff? Okay.
Welcome. You look like someone who needs high-quality equipment. Feel free to look around. My store has the best tech and biotic equipment on Ilium.
As a Sentinel, I find this very great. I'm a big spender.
Is everything here so expensive? I'd planned to drop a lot of credits today.
Really?
I'm outfitting a team for a dangerous mission. I need the best and I'm willing to pay for it. As long as you work with me.
And the thing is, he's not being deceitful
Well,
here.
Perhaps I could give you a preferred rate at the kiosk. Here, a small discount, and when I get special items in, you can take a look.
Special items?
What kind of special items are we talking about?
Oh, you know, schematics, designs. Nothing illegal, but I may not have all the licenses to sell them.
Well, I want advanced merchandise.
Do you have anything else? Anything not listed on your main merchandise kiosk?
Well, there is one thing. Very advanced design. Not publicly available yet.
That's because it's still in development on Noveria, and illegal for export. Hello, Hermia.
Parasini, you set me up! But this isn't Noveria. You don't have the authority to arrest me.
I don't care whether you go to jail. I've got all the evidence I need to find you out of business.
Oh, that's right. Corporate lawfare is a lot different than normal lawfare, because you can't exactly throw corporations into jail, but you can hit them in the pocketbooks. But what about my schematic?
Do you have the authority to seize the schematic she's trying to sell?
I don't have to. Hermia was under suspicion. We leaked a faulty device to her. All this thing will ever do is blow up in your face.
Oh.
I
Then
need
I
to
don't
go.
want it.
I have to talk to my lawyer.
Talk fast, Hermia. When the fines hit, you won't be able to afford him. Ah, that was good.
And I still got my discount because she already typed it in. And then wasn't able to untype it in. Woohoo! Alright, this Sarah's Technology is normally where you would get the best armor in the game, the Kestrel armor. Here. Get metagel capacity.
We can use this.
And the bypass module. We'll have to come back for biotic damage. But as you can see, I'm already wearing the Kestrel armor.
Hermia is going to be a very poor woman very shortly. Thanks for the help, Shepard. I love nailing Asari. So ageless and superior. Then you get them and they squeal like schoolgirls.
You love doing this.
It must be nice having a job that you really enjoy.
I wanted to be a cop, or CSEC, but my family had bills. I needed the money a corporate job brought in. Besides, in this job, you don't see things that make it hard to sleep at night. White-collar crime is nice and clean. Hell, at least this time I didn't have to wear heels.
White-collar crime is nice and clean. I've played Cyberpunk, where there's a shit ton of corporate crime, and as a street-level merc, I can assure you, V would have a completely different outlook on corporate crime being nice and clean. She looks like she doesn't see a lot of it. No, she doesn't.
It must be hard, going undercover so often.
It's not so bad. Go new places, be new people. The only weird part is when you go home and try to talk to people, and you forget how to react. Like it's another cover, you know?
But you enjoy it.
Deep down, part of you likes fooling people. That's what makes you good at it.
Part of me, yeah. I grew up poor and working class. Now I walk around the rich and powerful, taking notes, getting evidence. And they never see me coming.
Well, it was good to see you.
It's been a pleasure, Gianna.
You too, Shepard. See you around.
Empty.
Oh, hell with it. Mwah. Much better than an autograph. Take care of yourself, Shepard.
God damn it! Tali's right there! Tali, she did that to me, not the other way around.
I need minimal heat increase. And speed.
Another difficult development for human expansion as the colony on Horizon has been attacked. The Council has suggested that the attacks are a tragic one.
Hey, you! Yeah, you.
What?
You! Shepard!
Now, Carolina would go, don't do that again, but Victor, again, is gonna take the high road. Tali gonna punish me. I mean, maybe? Or maybe she'll punish me.
What the hell was that for? I don't even know you.
Like you don't know. Your friend came into my bar, harassed my people, and tried to get the deed to the place. That crap might fly on Omega, but Ilium has laws. I've got security feeds all over my bar. If you or your group bothers my people again, I'll have you arrested so fast, you'll redshift on your way to the prison transport.
I have another.
Unless you've got plans to freelance as a bartender.
I don't know, Tali might be into that.
Check out this bar.
Alright, let's see why I got slapped.
I'm Commander Shepard's squad mate, practically second in command. You don't want to mess with me. I'm gonna save the galaxy.
Conrad.
That's right. Anybody messing with me will answer to my good friend, Commander Shepard.
Hey, if you know this idiot, can you rein him in before I slap his ass with a singularity?
Shepard, is it really you? It's me, Conrad Werner. We met on the Citadel. I wanted to become a Spectre. You're alive. Oh, this is the happiest day of my life.
For crying out loud.
Conrad, Why are you acting like me?
Well, you were gone, right? And the galaxy still needed protecting. So I decided to finish what you started, in your honor.
Gee, thanks. You know I got slapped for that, right?
Any decent security system will detect that you aren't in the military, much less part of my squad.
I just say that I'm deep cover and don't appear on systems. I'm doing the best I can, okay? You were a hero. You saved the galaxy and showed everyone what humanity could do. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
I am convinced that Conrad is able to get away with everything that he does because he is an idiot savant. Like in Fallout, where if your intelligence and everything is so low that you actually get benefits for it because people can't believe you're this stupid, that's how I think he manages to do the shit.
How did you get that armor?
Oh, they make some pretty convincing replicas these days, if you're willing to pay. Getting the whole getup was pretty expensive, but my wife was really supportive. She even paid for my shuttle fare off-world.
You sure it was supportive? Yes, Conrad Werner is empty in the head, but his heart is in the right place. I'll give him that. All right, what were you doing here?
Why are you trying to get the deed to this place?
This place is actually a front for a red sand dealer. I need to take it over to crack the ring.
What? Who the hell told you that?
The owner of that weapons store near the carport. She's an undercover cop. She told me about it when I introduced myself.
Listen, crap for brains. First, we don't sell red sand. Second, red sand is legal on Ilium. You just need a license.
All right, let me handle this.
I'll talk to this undercover cop and figure out what's going on.
Thank you. If I kill annoying customers, it usually causes property damage. That comes out of my pay.
Just let me know if you need any help, Shepard.
I think I'll be fine, but thank you, Conrad. First.
Thanks for taking care of that crazy guy. Saves me having to beat him to death with his own spine. That makes the other customers nervous. Anyway, this is Eternity, and I'm Athena, a sorry matriarch and bartender. Get you anything?
Also, for those that are curious, Athena is voiced by Claudia Black. BioWare fans would probably know her best as Morrigan from Dragon Age Origins. Sci-fi fans probably know her best as that one character from Farscape. But yeah. Also, Athena has a connection to another one of our squad mates.
You're an Asari matriarch?
But we only find that out
Matriarchs
until
serve
Mass
as
Effect
honored
3.
advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar. I know, not what you'd expect. But
Oh yeah, she's
nobody
also in
says
Stargate
they want to
Atlantis.
Listen to my wise
Thank you,
counsel,
Floof.
So here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars.
Or is it
Mother
Stargate
fought in
SG-1?
the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
Some of the characters blur over. Oh, she's in both. Okay.
Why is a matriarch in a bar serving drinks?
It's better than what most other matriarchs are doing. Look at that screw-up with Saren and his Geth a few years back. Their ships were hanging bare-assed in space when Saren started shooting. If not for you humans, we would have bought it right there. And I warned him. Told people on Thessia what was coming and they didn't want to hear it.
What was coming?
What didn't they want to hear?
That art and philosophy and political prowess wasn't gonna cut it. We can't go a single Asari lifetime without some big war breaking out. We need to get our daughters working earlier, not spending their wild maiden years stripping or in merc bands. When I started talking about making new mass relays ourselves, they laughed the blue off my ass. So now, I serve drinks.
Huh! Making new mass relays ourselves. foreshadowing, maybe? This is why I can justify Perfect Destroy, even more so than I normally can, because, in Destroy, the relays are destroyed. Perfect Destroy, they're damaged, not destroyed outright, but, people are like, how can you rebuild a mass relay without the Reapers? Well, the Protheans had figured it out. That's how they made the conduit. And the Asari had access to the best Prothean beacon for the longest time. Meaning they probably have the info on how to do it. They just never needed to. Because why would they? The Asari culture is all about status quo. Well, cut to the Destroy ending, and suddenly, being able to know how to build and fix a mass relay is really fucking important.
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a matriarch herself. Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
And then?
What happened when he found out?
I was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar. They got me on the link. Told me that they were gonna have it out, and made me promise to love whichever one survived. Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
Thanks for telling me about that.
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
Just looking around.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bulls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
Good to know. Hey, Tali. Red Bulls are for safe for you. And you too, Garrus, but... Alright, let's go find this quote-unquote undercover cop that's totally a cop and not somebody trying to scam poor Conrad.
Do you have anything flashier? I want something that says, I own this room. I own you.
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Corrosa family. The son of Dantius didn't give us time to pack.
Alien News would like to offer a clarification of our special report on notorious assassin Krios. While Alien News did
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business.
I don't know.
All right.
I recognize that armor. You're with that other guy, Werner, Commander Shepard's friend. Did you get me the deed to the bar? I need the deed to, stop the red sand dealers.
Sure, I'll help you.
I softened up the bar owner, but you need to go in and finish them off.
Really? Are you sure?
Absolutely. You just need to close the deal. Go in, be tough, and let them know you're with me. They'll hand the deed right over.
Wow, great. Here, I'll set you up for a discount. Thanks for the help.
Yeah. Totally set her up. But you know what? She got me slapped, so fuck her. Also, she's manipulating poor Conrad. Alright, can't afford any of that.
Oh, blue rose of Ilium, let your roots dig deep into the hot soil of Tachanka. Let our scorching sun and sheeting rain turn your supple beauty into strength. For if our love is to survive, it must grow thorns to pierce the hand of any that would uproot it.
You know, for a Krogan, that's actually pretty deep.
What do you want? Sorry, that damn Krogan's love poems are getting on my nerves.
Do you need help?
Is that Krogan bothering you?
No, you don't need to hurt him or anything. He's harmless. Which, I know, Krogan, so it's hard to believe. His name is Char. We're kind of dating, but, well, we're on a break. And he's trying to show me how sensitive he is by, well, wooing me. It's really bad.
I kind of find it sweet, but... Alright, so... Why are you dating?
It doesn't seem common for Asari to date Krogan.
I'm going to.
What brought you two together?
He's a fun guy. Really smart. Especially for a Krogan. And he's got a good job as a transport technician. It's fun to join a mercenary guild or dance at bars for a few centuries, but eventually you hit the matron stage, you know? Then you get your back tattoo removed, let your scalp go back to its natural blue, and settle down with someone dependable.
So what you're telling me is that Char here is not the typical Unga Bunga Krogan. You got a techie who's head over heels for you. And you're on a break with him?
Why are the two of you on a break?
He's serious. Serious, as in talking about kids. Char is a great guy to date, but for something permanent... Krogans live long lives. It's not like dating a human where you just stick it out for a century till they die. No offense.
Offense kind of taken.
I wonder if he really likes me, or if he just wants kids. He can't have them any other way, you know, because of the genophage.
Did you talk to him about it?
That sounds like a question you should ask him.
I did. I don't think he realized that our kids would always have been Asari. Non-Asari don't always get that we're not taking alien DNA, we're just using it to randomize some of the genetic information. Anyway, Char was
he'll hydrate.
For a long time.
Need another
Then
drink.
he said that he'd love our girls no matter what color they were.
I'll get another drink after we're done with the conversation. Okay, so not only did you land a techie Krogan that will live as long as you do, so, you know, you have a long lasting relationship that could last your entire life. But he also understands that his kids won't be Krogan, and that he'd still love them anyway. Tell me again, why are you on a break?
You need to talk to your boyfriend. He's just gonna keep shouting poetry until you do.
I know, but it's tough. I like him a lot. Hell, I love him. But I don't know if he's permanent Bond material.
He fucking is!
Look at him. He's obviously crazy about you.
Is he? I mean, what if he just wants to have kids? Am I just his baby-making machine? He said I wasn't, but...
If he said that, then you either trust him, so you have nothing to worry about, or you don't, and you've already decided.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that. And I do trust him, if he said it. I'm going to talk to him. Here, I've given you a discount at the terminal. Thanks for the help.
And there we go. We are now matchmaker. Alright, buy the fish. Buy the Alliance cruiser. And buy the Athabasca class freighter.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring? That's horrible.
Oh yeah, I
There's
need to
a
go get another
low-page
drink.
contract
I'll
for
be right back.
shipping, then a waiver for use. I charge for 50 hours, plus overtime.
Help me gain valuable job skills. Now, just 5 years later, I'm a free man again.
Talk to Indenture Tech to see if indentured servitude is the right career option for you. Remember, the only shame is in doing nothing.
Alright, new drink in hand. So, here you go, Floof, your Hail Hydrate. There you go. Alright, back to the bar. And we'll see what happened to that undercover cop that's totally not trying to steal the deed to the bar.
Unexpected visitor in the form of a rare Justicar calling herself Samara. Samara denied our request for an interview, leaving us in the dark about
If this is the best you have, I'll make do. But you're certain the neural stimulators are compatible?
Damn it, this is just a misunderstanding!
Tell it to the judge. My surveillance vids caught your extortion attempt from 4 different angles.
I was misled! I was told that you had agreed to sell!
Take her away, before I have my bartender throw her out.
Yeah. Sucks to be you.
What happened? The undercover cop from the weapons kiosk just got arrested.
It was a sting.
She wasn't a cop. She was a deep cover operative from a terrorist cell. I'd never have found her if not for you.
Really?
Really. You did a great job, Conrad. Now please go home. Let me take it from here.
Can do, Shepard. And thanks. It's really good to have you back.
That hopeful... Really? I did good job? It was so adorable. Alright, now to talk with Yara. We'll do one little favor for her, and then... Alright, who are we? Let's roll the dice. So, we're gonna roll a D2 on my phone. 1 is gonna be Thane. 2 is gonna be Samara. 2, so we're going for Samara first. Had to roll a dice because chat said,
All right.
wait, you're gonna let us decide? Nah, I'm not gonna vote.
I can't believe how lovely your scalp looks. Mine is so gangly and asymmetrical. You want to know a secret?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have. I'll make it simple. Either you pay me, or I flay you alive. With my mind. Shepard! Nixeris, hold my calls. Shepard.
What's up?
My sources said you were alive, but I never believed. It's very good to see you.
You have sources now?
You have sources now?
A few. Sources, contacts, even a little hired muscle. I've been working as an information broker. It's paid the bills since you... well, for the past 2 years. And now you're back, gunning for the collectors with Cerberus.
Well, you're well informed.
That's not exactly public knowledge.
Neither is you being alive, Shepard. Information is my business now. And if you need information on finding people, I'm happy to help.
Come with me.
What about you, Liara? I could use your help on this mission.
I can't, Shepard. I'm sorry. I have commitments here, things I need to take care of.
What things? Do you need help?
What kind of things do you need to take care of? Are you in trouble?
No, no trouble. But it's been a long 2 years. I had things to do while you were gone. I have debts to repay. Listen, if you want to help, I need someone with hacking expertise. Someone I can trust.
Okay.
If you could disable security at key points around Ilium, you could get me information I need. That would help me a great deal.
Just tell me what's going on.
What's this all about, Liara? Can't you just talk to me?
Don't you think I want to, Shepard? This isn't because I don't trust you. This is Ilium. Anything I say is probably being recorded.
Alright, I'll see what I can
If
do.
it'll help you, I'll take care of it.
When you hack one, a server will open somewhere nearby for a short time. You can download data from there, if you hurry. Thank you, Shepard. This may help me pay a great debt.
Also, while we're here,
There's an Asari named Samara here on Ilium. Do you know where I could find her?
Samara. Yes. She arrived recently and registered with Tracking Officer Dara. You can find Dara at the transportation hub.
She's being tracked?
Why would Samara have to register with a tracking officer? Is she a criminal?
No. In fact, she's quite the opposite. Samara is a Justicar, one of an ancient sect of Asari warriors. Dara can tell you more.
Okay.
Thanks for the help. That's all I needed to know.
Of course. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
Alright.
List of Ilium's 10 richest people. Are the heavens still bright Asari blue, or have the bolus finally rolled to the top? And don't miss our look at the fashion faux pas at the Commerce held last week. All this and more on Financial Entertainment Daily.
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. The Sana Dantius didn't give us time to pack.
Ilium Entertainment would like to respond to complaints about our upcoming film, Blasta the Jellyfish Snake, the Hanar Anti-Defamation Association.
You can sell something that dangerous with just a contract and a waiver?
These are the terminus systems. Everything's dangerous.
Terminal.
And everything's for sale. Either we tax and monitor it to keep some control, or the smugglers get a monopoly.
There we go.
No, I haven't had any luck yet. She insists it was legal. I don't know. I'm going to call in a favor and have a friend examine the contract.
It sounds like my cue.
Shepard. I don't suppose you'd remember me. I'm Shiala. We met on Pharos during the Geth attack. Saren had given me to the Thorian creature as a slave, and you killed it. And saved me. I promised to help Zeus Hope recover. I'm actually here on Ilium for just that purpose.
How is Zeus Hope?
How is Zeus Hope doing?
We've done a lot of rebuilding. We even salvaged some useful material from the Geth ship you destroyed. The Exogeny researchers got called back to their headquarters, however, along with what was left of the Thorian.
Alright.
Is there something I can do to help?
I'd appreciate it. I've reached the limits of my diplomatic abilities, and I prefer not to start trouble. Some of the colonists had health problems as a result of the Thorian control. We hired a colonial survey group to do some medical scans. But the medical contract apparently allows the company to perform invasive procedures without our consent. That's why I'm here.
I gotta ask, why are you green?
Wait a minute. Shiala, you were only green when the Thorian made you a clone. The real you was blue, like normal Asari.
Those health problems I said were related to the Thorian control. This is mine. A few months after the Thorian died, my skin pigment changed. My biotic abilities are unstable as well.
Lovely.
I'm also having vivid dreams about my time with the Thorian. It is disconcerting.
Well, let me handle it.
I'll talk to the survey group.
I appreciate it, Shepard. The Barrier Frontiers representative knows about the issue.
Alright. Just gonna quick save. Just in case, well. I'm gonna be quick saving a lot, because, you know, I am in a blizzard. Power is holding, but, you know, in case it does go out, I'd like to, you know, have some progress saved.
I saw your conversation, human.
You're here to complain about the medical contracts those colonists from Theros signed. I suggest you leave. Your life is short enough. Do not waste what time you have bothering me.
Why are you so angry?
What's your problem with humans?
Not just humans, it's all of you. The Solarians and Turians are no better. The galaxy would be a better place if nobody but the Asari had ever dragged themselves out of the primordial muck.
Irony is that if nobody else did, the Asari would have been reaped and harvested at the end of this cycle. Because, well, the Protheans gave them every warning that they needed and every advantage that they needed to, you know, have a chance against the Reapers. They wasted it. Nope. It was the monkeys in caves that saved the day. So, fuck you, Irina.
Why are you so prejudiced against aliens?
Where do I begin? With Solarian explorers unleashing the Rachni upon us, then unleashing the Krogan to correct their mistake? Or the Turians, so eager to bomb every problem away? Or humans, the new arrivals who already think they should be in charge? Every war that has plagued this galaxy has been caused by your people. My people's deaths are on your hands.
Funny, I don't remember the Asari ever really doing anything in any of those wars. Because during the Rachni Wars, the Solarians took the initiative and uplifted the Krogan so they could fight the Rachni, whereas the Asari were content to weather the storm and not fight. Then when the Krogan were upstarts, the Turians stepped up and said, hey, we'll fight them because that's our duty. The Asari are like, oh, okay, that's great. We don't have to do shit. And now the only thing the Asari have ever done was to stop humanity and the Turians from nuking each other. Probably the only smart thing that the Asari did historically. But anyway, that sounds personal.
Whose deaths are we talking about exactly?
The mother of my daughters was killed on the Quarian homeworld during the initial Geth uprising. My daughters died on the Citadel when the Geth attacked. One worked in the embassy. The other was a greeter for the consort. I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
Tell me about your family.
Why was your bondmate on the Quarian homeworld?
Studying the Quarians. Not their technology, but their music. She loved all their art. Said they had old souls. I think that's where my daughters got it from. Both of them loved talking with people, exploring new cultures.
They sound like wonderful people. The galaxy is lesser for their loss.
Yes, it is.
Do you think they'd want you to do this?
I'm not. I didn't. Oh.
Come on, get up.
I'm sending an amended contract. No more tests, no fees. There's enough grief in this galaxy. I don't need to add to it.
Alright, well first, let's go ahead and buy the star charts.
Did you get the star charts?
Yeah. You did it. I just got the revised contracts. Thank you, Shepard. You've saved Zoo's hope again. I don't think I could have... Is it always like this? Yesterday's problems lingering in some new form? isn't anything ever just fixed?
That's not all bad.
You've got the power to make a difference, Shiala. Not everyone does.
You're right. You gave us a chance by saving the colony. I can't let them down. I won't. Thank you for what you've done here, Shepard. I'll keep doing what I can. Maybe sometime when I'm not organizing the colony and you're not doing whatever you do.
Hey, Tali, right there. Jesus. All right.
I don't know. That still sounds like an awful thing to legalize. All the dangers are right there on the package. It's legally required. Who reads labels, though? So consider it a way to weed out people too stupid to know their limits.
There you go.
You're sure gateway weapons and armor are good enough for Eclipse?
Yeah.
What about a fish? She loves to garden. We could add a pond.
She doesn't need a fish, Dad.
Maybe a shirt. Or a card. Helium. Hey, you're blue shifting already. That's funny, right? A sorry skin color and the Doppler effect?
Dad, just get her anything. Or don't.
I need to get her something. What about you? Going to try and make it as a commando?
Why not? Every Asari has biotics. Might as well. Sometimes you say these things, and I don't know. Maybe it's because you had a Batara.
Shepard, this is Liara. I've got the data. Come see me when you've got a moment.
Good.
You know Irinya won't even talk to the non-Asari. Can I help you with something?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
Wait, why? Do you have a problem, or did she kill somebody already?
I only want to talk.
Relax. I just need to speak with her.
Good. Samara's the first Justicar I've seen on LEM. If I'm lucky, things will stay peaceful. She went to the commercial spaceport a few hours ago. If you want to get there, the pedestal on that balcony will summon a cab. Just be polite when you meet her. Justicars embody our highest laws, and they usually stay in Asari space. She's not used to dealing with aliens.
Alright. Okay, so bring Tali along. Actually, we're gonna need to bring Miranda because we have both tech and biotic barriers. Fuck it, we'll bring Tali. Okay.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm taking my goods to Omega, Detective.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder.
I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of.
The victim was your business partner, and I'm not ruling you out. I'll let you know when you can leave.
What about that Justicar that just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
All right.
What do you want? I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble.
As if that weren't enough, some Asari Justicar showed up this morning. All the natives are scared of her. I've got to get off this world.
Why is everyone so nervous?
Has Samara actually done anything yet?
The Asari say that Justicars are lethal in a fight. And if they so much as smell corruption, they start shooting. The thing is, corruption isn't that hard to find around here.
Alright, well, do you know where she
Tell
is?
me how to find the Justicar.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if you want to go there.
Why do you think it was mercenaries?
Dagny Kerr was cutting through a back alley last night when someone killed him with a shotgun. I saw his body this morning. They'd used modded rounds. That means Eclipse mercs.
Alright, well, tell me about the mercs.
You must know something about these Eclipse.
I occasionally do business with them, but only in well-lit places, with my guards, and only after the cred's clear. This is a scummy bunch, even by merc standards. They sell red sand, all kinds of illegal items, and they are all cold-blooded killers.
Okay.
Why would these mercs kill him? And why do you think they're coming after you, too?
I have no idea. We're innocent merchants. But they killed him, so they must be after me, too. I have to work the angles and get out of here.
You don't seem too broken up about your partner's death.
Dagny Kerr knew the risks when he took to spacing. Right now, my worry is me. It's unhealthy to be a Volus in the Nosastra spaceport right now. Especially a Volus named Pitney 4.
Well, you're helpful.
I should go.
Not as helpful as I would have liked, but at least you pointed me in the direction of Anaya.
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district.
Gonna have to.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
I need her help.
I need to recruit Samara for my mission. Then we'll be on our way.
Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
We've got that covered.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP. She's at the crime scene.
You want to get rid of her?
You're awfully anxious to get Samara out of your district.
My bosses want me to detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of cross-species incident, but her Justicar code won't let her be taken into custody. If I try it, she'll have to kill me. I have no interest in dying, so if you lure her away with some big noble cause before I have to carry out my orders, I'm thrilled to help you.
Don't follow that order.
Your superiors are sending you to certain death for no good reason. You have a right to disobey.
Let's remember that next time Shepard sets us up against impossible odds.
That's about twice a day.
Ha ha ha.
Most of the time, I'm not being stupid about it. I can't say the same for Anaya's superiors.
I'm a cop and I know my duty. I've been ordered to detain her and I will. Unless I can get her to leave my district first.
I'll give me directions.
How do I get to the crime scene?
It's around the corner. Go outside, take a left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in. Be careful. The local Eclipse mercs have been all over those back alleys lately.
Alright.
I have to go.
Good luck.
We'd better find Samara before the detective goes after her.
Yep.
Anaya told us to let you through. Watch yourself. There's merc activity back here. We're waiting on backup.
Maria, let's consider this extra stock surplus. Ship the rest to Thax at his normal destination. He'll never miss a few lost pieces. Now he will.
Get the rest of Bravo Squad prepped. Alpha Squad went after that Justicar 20 minutes ago, and they've gone dark.
Yeah, I can't,
And get one less.
I don't know how to aim with the mouse, and it's paused. Oh well.
Understood.
Hello.
Those were my best troops.
Apparently not.
Tell me what I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the answer, Lieutenant.
You can kill me, but one of us will take you down, Justicar.
What was the name of the ship she left on?
Go to hell.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Okay.
My name is Samara, a servant of the Justicar Code. My quarrel is with these Eclipse sisters, but I see 3 well-armed people before me. Are we friend or foe?
You killed her in cold blood.
That merc was wounded and helpless. Do you just kill anyone who won't help you?
If my cause is important enough, yes. Are you different?
Yeah, I am.
I've killed enemies, but always with good reason.
I answer to a code that is clearly defined. If my actions are true to that code, I am just. If they are not, I am unjust. I don't pretend it is a simple matter, or that it seems right to everyone. But I sleep well at night, and that is more than most can say. How may I be of service to you?
I need you on my team.
I'm going up against suicidal odds, and I need the best. That's you.
I sense the truth in what you say, and it humbles me. But I seek an incredibly dangerous fugitive. I cornered her here, but the Eclipse sisters smuggled her off-world. I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
I don't think her back
I wish you
or
were
neck
willing
is
to go with
supposed
the
to bend
human,
that way.
Justicar. I've been ordered to take you into custody if you won't leave.
You risk a great deal by following your orders, Detective. Fortunately, I will not have to resist. My code obligates me to cooperate with you for 1 day. After that, I must return to my investigation.
I won't be able to release you that soon.
You won't be able to stop me.
Alright, what just happened?
The human is lost here. Can one of you clarify?
I was trying to convince her to leave with you, but Justicar's in their code.
The detective has been ordered to detain me. I can't force her to disobey an order.
And after a day, Samara fights her way out of custody, killing anyone in her way?
I am afraid so.
Well, maybe I can help.
There must be some way we can all get what we need.
I see a way. While I am in custody, you find the name of that ship. Do that, and I will join you. Then the code will be satisfied.
Alright. Where should I
Do you
start?
have any leads?
The Volus merchant Pitney 4 is tied to this. Eclipse mercs are preparing to kill him. Get the truth out of him. He may know a way into the Eclipse base.
Well, I've got to get back to my station. And I guess I've got to take you with me.
Thank you, Shepard.
Alright, Pitney.
Hello again, Earth Clan. Did you speak to the detective?
Start talking.
Why are the mercs after you?
I know nothing about any mercenaries, Earth Clan. I'm merely an innocent merchant trying to make his way in life.
Work with me.
The Eclipse are out for your blood. I need your help to break into their base. Shouldn't we work together?
Yes, you're right, Earth Clan. I'm desperate. I've got angry mercs after me, and now this Asari Justicar. Let's talk. I smuggled a chemical onto Ilium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic.
Uh-huh.
I may have, forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse. So they are perturbed and want to kill me.
Tell me about this chemical you brought in.
It's called Minogen X3. And it's very, very, illegal. Anyone with biotic powers who is exposed to it becomes more powerful. The higher your exposure, the more powerful you get. But too much of it, you die. That's the part that the Eclipse found disagreeable.
Okay.
You've been in the Eclipse base. What do you remember?
It's a series of docking bays where the Eclipse keep their private ships. They're well armed and they've got mechs. And they're all murderers. Every one of them kills someone as part of their initiation.
Well, you brought this on yourself.
It sounds like you're a swindler, and your actions finally caught up with you.
True and true. But I haven't survived as a merchant this long without being able to tell when there's a deal in the making. You want something.
I need a ship name.
The Eclipse recently smuggled someone off-world. I need the name of the ship she left on.
I don't know about their people smuggling operations. They must keep records in their base. I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy. Take it, but be careful. Each Eclipse sister commits a murder to earn her uniform.
Good to know.
They are all dangerous.
All right. Let's go resave.
Get ready to fight.
Excuse me.
All right.
I'll tear you apart. Combat throw your way. That one hit.
All right.
Shepard, my scans confirm that the chemical compound will boost biotics. However, concentrated exposure will cause severe exposure.
Warning, language proximity.
Okay. Grab the scimitar assault shotgun. Then we'll open the door. Don't do it.
Wait, stop! I didn't fire my weapon once. I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot.
You're wearing
I'm not one of
armor.
them. I knew. I thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
You chose your side, Elnora, and you lost.
And you just
Screw
drew
that
on me.
bastard, and screw you.
And you fucking missed.
This is valuable.
It reminds me of that Mulan quote when Mulan launched the rocket at point blank to the Mongols' base and quote-unquote missed. Musha's like, he was 3 feet in front of you and you missed! Toxicity warning.
Taking fire.
They should soften them up.
You missed! How could you miss? He was like 3 feet in front of you! Splat! Okay. Save.
We're compromised.
Mind over matter.
This should soften them up. Going tech overload.
Did I just shoot the missile out of existence? I didn't know you could shoot missiles.
Go for the optics, Justicar. Go for the optics. Now let's finish you off.
More You know, G.I. Joe.
Heading to cover. Coming. You bet.
Get ready. Mind over matter.
Worry about that gunship later. Shit. Okay.
Go for the optics, Justicar. Go for the optics. Soften them up.
Shit.
Go get them.
Now that's what you call stun locking.
Well, it's official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc. I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous bolus. Up close, exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open. I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Elnora was the killer. It's a good thing we took her out.
Yep.
Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
She would.
We've been spotted.
You're excused. Okay, so for no reason, I'm gonna pull out the nuke.
Gunship above.
What gunship? I don't see no gunship. God, I love the nuke.
This looks like a shipping manifest. It shows the Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
This isn't the information Samara needs, but it does implicate the Volas.
I'm sure Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
We've got to keep moving.
Alright. We're almost done.
I am a biotic god. I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
Calm down.
You need help.
You need help. For you stand before the mightiest biotic ever.
Uh-huh.
Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness.
Smell my greatness.
They may laugh when I fall over, but they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
Where'd you come from?
Are you part of Pitney 4's trade group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
He hasn't reported your disappearance. Probably so his departure won't get delayed.
Pitney will pick money over friends every time.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people.
His people, okay.
But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room.
Well, that's good to know.
I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
Uh-huh.
Shepard, having this incapacitated Volus running around our battlefield could compromise us.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
You should lie down.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last. But great wind.
Just pushed him
Biotic
over.
God. What was I saying? I'm tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
So much for godhood.
I'll destroy the universe later. I'm tired.
Everything's gone to hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world.
It's your fault.
First a Justicar shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass.
You missed. Oh, gotta go. More toxicity. Jesus, there's this shit everywhere. Fuck.
Nothing's faster than Justicar boss pod.
Incoming.
Thank you for that.
Deploying combat drone. Some record of that ship must be around here.
Alright. I think she's dead. First, let's hack the terminal. Give me all the sweet, sweet credits I can get. There's a Justicar here, probably looking for the one we sent off on the AML Demeter. I was happy to see her go. She chilled me to the bone. I just hope this Justicar doesn't mess up my operation. By the way, the name Demeter, that's a reference to Dracula, seeing as how Morinth is basically a vampire.
That must be the ship Samara was looking for.
Should we head back to the police station and give her the name, or look around first?
Let's go.
Let's give her the name and keep moving.
Hey, it's the Biotic God. How you doing?
I don't know what they put in me, but I thought I was... Well, you saw. Anyway, thank you, Shepard.
Looks like a nap did you just fine. Take care, Nifty.
Thank you for removing the Eclipse threat, Earth Clan. It will take them months to rebuild their organization. Also, merely out of curiosity, when you were poking about, did you perhaps run across a shipping manifest that belongs to me?
No, I think I'll hold on to it.
You never know when something like this might come in handy.
If it might change your mind, Earth Clan, returning that manifest would be very profitable for you.
But not very honorable.
If you give it to the detective, her reward will be a pat on the back.
Yeah, well, you're an asshole, Pitney 4, so you're getting put away.
I've got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine. I am ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
I'll meet you aboard the Normandy.
The Normandy is docked near the main trading port. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the code.
I don't think that'll be a problem, but go ahead.
By the code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
I never thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
Yeah, it's kind of established lore that the only thing keeping Samara from outright killing a renegade Shep, like not a paragade, but a complete renegade with no Paragon choices whatsoever, is that oath she just swore. But she gets along great with a Paragon Shep because, well, a Paragon Shep may be a little bit more pragmatic and flexible than she is. Paragon Shep is also not likely going to do anything that will scream, I am unjust. She might not agree with every decision a Paragon Shep makes, but she can understand the moral justification for it. So it's like, well, he's actually doing good according to his own code. So, you know.
I can see that this is a very important act, Samara. Thank you.
Truly, the life of a Justicar can get lonely. I admit I am looking forward to serving with a company of honorable heroes. Shall we return to your ship?
And business than I am.
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar. And you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
Well, I found the murderer.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard, and any evidence he brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar. Thanks, Shepard. I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that. But you came through. Never heard of this Elnora. Sounds like she was just starting her career. Good thing you cut it short. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
Pitney 4 is also
I
a
have
smuggler.
proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
Alright, return to Normandy. Recruited Samara for the team. We also got the Scimitar Assault Shotgun. Accuracy low, recoil moderate, fire mode semi-automatic. 100 rounds per minute. 8 shots in the mag. 16 in spare capacity. Base damage between 20 and 163. And has a shield and berry multiplier of 1.2 or 1.5. An elite military shotgun capable of rapid fire. This weapon is deadly at short range but ineffective at long range. Effective against shields, biotic barriers, but weak against armor. Upgrades the katana shotgun. Manufactured by Ariake Technologies, the Scimitar features twin mass effect generators, giving it a more rapid fire rate than a traditional shotgun. This weapon was created for the Eclipse mercenary band, but is rapidly becoming popular with blood pack mercs as well. We also got more biotic damage, that and that.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We've studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
I've seen Samara's biotic powers at work. They're substantial.
We still don't know what we're gonna find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
Alright, and with that, we're going to go ahead and call it a stream. Tomorrow, the scheduled stream is Final Fantasy X. We're going to be doing a little bit more grinding, but our primary focus is going to be fighting Dark Shiva. Then Wednesday, the Floof crew and I, hopefully, if we can all make it, will fight Cazador Azar for Asterion in Baldur's Gate 3. Thursday will be the last part of the Ace 5 aircraft showcase. We're going to be looking at the Burkitts, the Flat Pack, the Hawk, the Wyvern, and the Falcon. Friday in Arkham Origins, we'll be cleaning up the Riddler data packs to finish that case file, and we'll be picking up any other case files that we might run across. But basically it's going to be a wrap-up before we head to Cold Heart, Arkham Origins DLC. Next Saturday in Aurella's playthrough, we're going to investigate the tea house, or Auntie Ethel's tea house, and then after that we will make our way down to the Goblin Camp and begin our infiltration there. And then next week in the Insanity of Victor Shepard, first we're going to recruit the assassin Thane Krios. Then we'll probably do Miranda's loyalty mission, since it's on Ilium. And then I think after that we'll have one more mission left before the collector ship, which let's see, Morden is next that we just got. So then after we do that one, after we do this, Grunts will open up. And after we do this, I think Garrus's will open up. We'll do Garrus's so we can get the ammo-piercing armor, or armor-piercing ammo. Yeah. And that should be it. So anyway, thank you all for coming. I hope you had fun. Hopefully I won't lose power, so I'll be able to stream tomorrow. There will be bonus streams sometime next week, because I'm on vacation for the entire week. So look out for those. I just don't know what I'm going to be doing yet. And I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your weekend.